Outspoken's world. Welcome to the Neo series. New expansions Outspoken. Today's episode, we're going to talk about the price of self-love. When you love yourself, what does that mean? It means you look that you're pretty, you look that you're ugly, and you've accepted that they're part of me. Now, when you look that you're pretty, you look that you're ugly, and you've accepted that as part of you, you understand that, you know what? I may be tall, I may be handsome, I may be intelligent, but I'm stubborn sometimes. I'm cold. I can be very dismissive, even judgmental. When you've done that and you looked in yourself truly, you can say, wow, I have these traits and I accept them. That requires, you know the term shadow work, going into the dark and looking at yourself saying, I have these traits, why and how do I work with them? But when you love yourself and you're around people who have never checked inside of themselves, there's going to be conflict. You want to know why? Because the person that hates themselves, yes, there's people that hate themselves, who don't want to look at their ugly, who want to be grandiose about their positive. They hate themselves. And then when they see a person who genuinely loves themselves, they're like, who the heck does he think he is? She thinks she's so good, better than us. That's when you realize you are that guy. You are that gal. For 25 years and 10 months, I've been wondering, why have people not been vibing with me? I do my best to serve people. I've admitted when I'm wrong. Why does this phone keep on doing this? I admit when I'm wrong. I do my best to be of service to others. But now they're moving a certain... brother. Now they're moving a certain way. Why is that? And now when I sit down, I realize, oh my gosh, pardon this lack of professionalism. We'll have a better idea. Quick intermission now. Look how I finesse this. Look how I finesse this. We're gonna get back to talk about self-love. This part of self-love, being able to go with the flow. Being able to go with the flow. Yeah, look at that. Back to what I was saying. When you love yourself and you walk into a space saying, hey, I got my sweet, I got my sour. Take it as it is. People are like, you know how many people who've seen me and they want to get around me because they think it's a facade. Like, oh yeah, he's wearing a mask too. I'm so real. There's a time I was talking to a lady and I was saying, yeah, I ate too much dairy yesterday, that's why I got this pimple. She was like, what? I'm real like that. And I know that's a rare position to be in. And if you see similarities in your own character with that, that's fine. Accept it and keep on moving. Because if you try to shrink and say, well, maybe if I cut off my legs, they'll like me, you are in a bad position. You must be able to lean into your own ways, both sweet and sour, both cute and ugly, and say, I'm this way. Because if they don't like you, they can go about their business elsewhere. And you know I've noticed? I like to give people grace and say, you know what? Maybe they'll come around. Here's my new philosophy. Listen, if I see some bad mind thing, if I see wickedry, you're showing me who you are right now. So since you're showing me who you are right now, I'm taking a step away from my own sanity. Because what if you are more crazy than you're presenting? What if you're more wicked than you're presenting? I'm leaving you alone. And if you come into my space, then I must defend myself. The moral of today's message is love yourself so much, but make it true self-love, where you look at your bad qualities and say, no, I don't excel in these areas. Actually, I'm deficient in these areas, but at the same time, I'm so worthy. At the same time, I'm still that guy. Once you can do that, you can go into any space with your shoulders back, head up, nose straight. If you enjoyed the moral of today's episode, comment down below any thoughts. Bless up.